Mateo Kovacic. Thank you for your time here with us. I would like to start asking you a very basic question. How would you sum up your first season at Manchester City?
Thank you for the Croatian introduction. Good season. I think it's important always that you're ready for what's coming for you. I think everybody was ready and was expecting a big season, and we had a good season. Winning 3 trophies is never easy. In football, to win 1 is difficult, and to win 3 is even more. So I think it was a good season, and looking forward for the second one.
One of the trophies that you won and that you have won so many times in your life was the Club World Cup. We're from Brazil. We value that competition a lot, but we have the impression that Europeans don't as much. How did you feel, and how was it to win again?
I think we value it as well high, especially me. I think it's a big competition, and to arrive in this competition you have to win the Champions League. So it's very difficult to come to a Club World Cup, and I think City was very happy to be there and to have the opportunity to win it. And we saw that it's not easy, because against Fluminense it was a difficult game and it's not easy to win it. So it was a big competition for us, and especially for the club that has never won it. So to win it for the first time is always special.
Did you feel you had to win to play 100%?
Of course, yeah, of course. I think now in football you don't have games where you can play under 100%. The teams are so good and so well prepared, so each game is very difficult and you have to be ready for everything.
How is it to play under Pep? He's also a former midfielder. People say he's a control freak. He's all about control. How did you find this experience so far?
Amazing. I think how he explains football and how he wants us to play is exactly how I see it as well. So it was for me in the beginning not easy to get all the movements right, because he expects a lot from you. The timing has to be on point, and I think like the days pass, you learn each day more, and you are more ready and more prepared for what's coming. So he's obviously amazing, has shown it in every club he has been, and it's really nice to play in a team where he's the manager.
It's interesting because you say that at the beginning it was a bit hard to understand the details and the movements. You are a player that played for Dinamo Zagreb, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Chelsea, and still there was something to learn from him. Was it about the position or the way the team played?
Yeah, more about the position and about the timing. And every manager obviously has his ideas. And before, I was running a lot in the pitch to try to get the ball. Here is more to be in the position to wait for the exact timing when you have to get the ball, when you have to do the movement. So the beginning was not easy, and because the players that are here are used to him now. They are 5-6 years working under Pep, so it was not easy, but still nice to learn and to see that you can always improve. So for me, it's nice to improve, and it's good that I see that I still have a lot of room for improvement.
We from the outside, we like to think that Pep, Ancelotti, Tuchel are very, very different styles and the type of managers. You played for all of them. Do they have more similarities and differences, or they ask you completely different things on the pitch?
Yeah, I think everybody has his own ideas and sees football in a different way. So I don't like to compare. I think every manager has his qualities, his strengths, and also weaknesses, which is normal. But yeah, I think Pep, what is so special is he's better every year, because he has new ideas. He's so focused on football. He's obsessed with football, and he always brings something new to the table. So that's really interesting to see for the players as well.
Is he already bringing new stuff?
I'm here 2-3 days, so for now not, but for sure he will have something ready. Yeah, for sure.
One of your teammates is being talked about the Ballon d'Or, and that's Rodri. I would like to ask you, what makes him so special that you can see that we can't see because you play alongside him many times?
I think now everybody can see it, how Rodri is important, and the teams he plays for are winning, so that has to mean something. And if you watch over the last 2 seasons how he has played, it's been really amazing, and he's been very, very dominant. So Rodri is a player that I love to play with. It's really, you enjoy it, and he's a big personality as well. He likes to play all the time, to be on the ball all the time. So I think he improved a lot in the last years here, and he's become a top player.
Would he get your vote if you had one?
Absolutely. I think if you watch what he has won this year, what he has won last year, and how important he has been for the teams he played for, my vote he will get for sure.
So many titles in the past years for this club, so many titles last season for you as well in this club, and you don't stop winning, you don't stop competing. How thin is the line between getting used to win and being experienced in the moments that the competitions are being decided, or getting too used to win and maybe sometimes you just relax?
I think what is special about this team is that they show that there is no time to relax, because the other teams improve as well, and if you're not ready, they can get you. So this is what not surprised me, but what I was looking forward the most, to see how hungry is a team for even to win more and more and more. And if you win so many titles, maybe you can become a little bit, relaxed. But it's natural. But in the end, this team doesn't seem to be relaxed, and they have the hunger to win more, which is also normal, because once you experience winning, you want to have this feeling every year and to get the titles as soon as possible. So to lift the Premier League title is never easy, and this team has shown that a big consistency, and that they can win every year. So it's really a special thing.
When we look to Europe, it seems that Real Madrid and Manchester City are facing each other so many times, and it's a classic for the current time in Champions League. You've been there, you won it, and you have lived that mentality. Is it similar in that way, like ruthless and just going for the titles, like City are doing, Premier League especially?
I think so. And in the last years, it has shown the City is very consistent. Madrid as well is always there to win and to compete. When I spoke, I remember with Pep the first time, he told me that the most important is to fight for the titles until the end, to be there and to fight in the end. You cannot win always and everything, but what is the most important to be there. And we have been there in the Champions League this year, we've been in the FA Cup, in the Premier League, so we've been in every title almost until the end, and that's what matters, to be fresh and to be ready to win it everything in the end where it matters the most.
You are part of a very special Croatian generation. What you have done in the main competitions is just incredible. How does it feel? It must be hard not to take it for granted after so long.
Yeah, we love to play for our country. I think we show great passion when we play for Croatia, and we were very disappointed when we didn't go through into the Euros, because when you get used to go to the end, you want to go always to the end and to win, because we haven't won a title with Croatia, and that is what we miss, and that's what we wanted this year. But we were a little bit unlucky, and we couldn't get it over the line in the group. So it was a big disappointment for us. But looking what we have done over the recent years, it's really big, and it shows that we have great character and great passion for our country.
How was it to beat Brazil in a World Cup?
Amazing, because I think when you come to a World Cup, if there is one team that you want to beat, and that is the biggest team always, is Brazil. And it's always special to play against Brazil. I had the chance to play 2 times. 2014, where I lost, it was the opening game, and and now we had the chance to get a little revenge, and we did it, and so it was obviously nice, and especially how many big players Brazil has, and what a big country it is for a small country like Croatia to beat Brazil. It's never easy.
Did the penny drop just after the game, or it took a while to understand, well, we did this?
Yeah, we knew we are good, and we can fight for the win, but in the end, when you win against Brazil and you go into the semi-finals, it's really a special feeling.